Okay, so I just wanted to give you a couple minute overview of this movement that we've had because some of you, this is actually going out to everybody. Those of you using these tools, and those of you considering using these tools, and those of you not using these tools. And the reason why is because here we are 2 hours. So if you look at my time frame, I'm in Mountain Time Zone. So today's far right bottom corner of your screen, December 2nd, 2019, 9:35. Mountain Time Zone market regular trading hours opens at 7:30. So we're 2 hours into it. I wanted to show you this because just to show you how accurate this is. So one of the indicators that I showed you was the key turns indicator, which is, by the way, part of the DOP indicator. So if you go to the website, actually, you actually won't see key turns, the name. It's this right here. So if you go to products and go down to DOP, this is what it is. Um, Initially when I had built it, see, you have to understand that before this became an indicator, the analytics that I would look at to derive this information from is really completely different than what you're looking at. And the reason why is because there's a whole series of processes that I had to go through to get this single price. So initially it became just DOP, which is the day chart display. Now, this is probably far too much information, but that's where it's at. And the bottom line is it's a single price that we look at where the relationship of price is to this level. So we have 3158.75 and we got to 3158. This is not a price that we're looking for the market to get to and touch and then drop off or rise off of. It does that and can do that. But the important thing is, where is price in relation to this level? Now, what will happen is you will see at some point price is going to want to gravitate towards this level. So we saw here, if we go open up our data box, we can see that on the 27th we pegged it and dropped from it. Okay, so then we had those short holiday trading sessions, so the 7, 8, and 9, etc. So here we are on Monday the 2nd, and since we didn't have follow through to continue down, what's logical is that price is gonna, the market's gonna want to test this price. And so we got couple ticks away from it, and then we just tanked from there. And so you can kind of get more of a glimpse as to why this one tool governs nearly all of my trading. So then if we pull up something like the box, for example, and again, anytime I show you the box, especially on the ES, it's going to be a 612 tick chart. I never vary from that. I have not varied from it in more than a decade because number one, it works. Number two, I like to show consistency. And anyways, bottom line to this is that when we were testing that, so again, key turns, I don't have it on this chart, but key turns was up here. What am I looking for? I'm looking to short the crap out of this thing because we've virtually tested that, and yeah, all these trades work except for this one. This is actually a loser. This one gets to the first profit, but that's besides the point. There's plenty of money to be made throughout all of this here. So I am short, heavily short, because we've run up to test that price minus a couple ticks, and I'm shorting. So when I said in the prior video, you can use this for almost anything, no matter what you trade. You can use it in conjunction with the box, for example. And so what do we have? We have these massive drops. And here's another one, massive drop, a little bit of a rebound, and then we start dropping, and then this gets a little bit tighter because the movement is not as great as we had here, but still each one of these hit profit. Each one of these pay out. This one would have been a loser. This is 1 hour into the market, but we're heavily short, right? So by this time, if you're still trading, there's still plenty of trades to scalp out of here. So anyways, I'm going to keep it at that. I don't want to go into great length on different things because this story just repeats itself. This particular one is a tool I've been using for more than 15 years. I look at it every single day, no matter what market I'm trading. And I wanted to show you this because it gives you kind of a window view of what I do. If you watch the prior video, it totally set up for what I just talked about. You don't have to try to figure something out. It's a single price, and you just need to know where it is in relation to the market. If there's been a series of days where we haven't touched it, it's most likely going to touch it very soon, either that day or the next day. So if we were to go back, we can see here we didn't test it. So we tested it here minus a tick. So this day and this day and this day. So we had 3 days in a row, and there's no magic number to that. All we know is that the strength or the bias is up through this entire period, and at some point it's going to test that, whether that be to the tick or break it a little bit or minus a couple of ticks like we had today or early this morning. But it's going to do that. So market goes up, it goes down. This is something, it's very simple. It's not complicated. It's a single price. So no matter what strategies you're implementing, those of you who manage funds, those of you who are day traders, and those of you that are brand new, I literally just simply look at where is this price and then what trades can I make in that direction. That's it. It gives the bias. So click the link below. Cyber deals end tonight at midnight. And as always, if you have questions, feel free to reply to this email. I'd be happy to answer them. And hopefully we'll see all of you in the members area.